Yesterday, Canon Rumors reported that Canon has two upcoming announcement dates, November the 16th, which is a Sunday, and November the 26th, which is the eve of US Thanksgiving. Is Canon skipping October and picking the worst possible dates for their announcements? Or is someone punking Canon Rumors? Click subscribe and we'll get right to your information. Your subscription means more to us than a sunny day in the British Isles. Hi, I'm Simon, your friendly full-frame wildlife photographer who scans the news and rumor sites so that you don't have to, saving you more time for those household chores. I focused on Canon's leaked lenses yesterday and didn't pay too much attention to the announcement dates. Sure, Canon Rumors had put out information. There will be two announcement dates in November. We'll see new gear announced on November the 16th, 2025, as well as November the 26th. And it wasn't until I got to the editing room that I realized I didn't really explore those dates. I thought to myself, is it April Fool's? Well, clearly not. We're in September. Then I wondered, did Canon Rumors themselves check those dates? Are they really from a trusted and reliable source? You see, the first date falls on a Sunday. Yeah, go ahead, check it. Look, it's a Sunday. I don't recall any company ever making a Sunday announcement. It's, well, a surefire way to get your announcement ignored. Unless, of course, that's what you want. Any bad news? Let's announce it on a Sunday. Some 33% of Canon sales comes from the United States alone. So you might be wondering, well, what on earth is happening on November the 26th? Well, it's the day before Thanksgiving. I've lived in the United States. Thanksgiving is a big deal. It's actually bigger than Christmas for many, and it's not just one day. And while I was down there for my first year, I was attending school as a freshman in Kentucky, and when people said, no, it's bigger than Christmas, I just couldn't believe it. Christmas is the biggest holiday in the Western world, surely, right? No, it wasn't. And every single Thanksgiving, I was invited with a family to go celebrate. And I got to tell you, most people don't just take Thanksgiving Day off. They take the day before, which is a Wednesday, and many even take the entire week off. And then, of course, we know what happens on Friday. It's called Black Friday. That's when we see an awful lot of sales. Announce something during this time, it's just like announcing something on, well, a Sunday. You're doing it at your own risk, at least in the United States. And for the rest of the world, well, we're gearing up for Christmas shopping because, thanks to the United States, Black Friday is now a big deal in our countries as well. This would make the week before Thanksgiving, well, nonsensical. And I know what you're thinking. Well, perhaps Canon Rumors got the month incorrect. I know I've done this myself. They're typing things down. They've got to do something in November, and the actual month is October, right? So I checked. I took a look at October and thought, do the dates work? Well, October the 26th also falls on a Sunday, although October the 16th works well without any conflicts. At this point, I'm willing to call this one, unless Canon has lost all sensibility. Canon won't be making an announcement on November the 16th, let alone the 26th. Now, my source did say that Canon is going to release the R6 Mark III and the R7 Mark II soon. As of now, I'm kind of expecting these cameras to be announced in October, mid to late of the month, but there is a chance that we could have something a little bit sooner, perhaps the last week of September. You see, I don't know if you've been paying attention, and maybe this is the only YouTube channel you watch, but many YouTube presenters are currently in Japan right now, the ones that cover gear. And no, I would never get an invite because I would never sign an NDA. I want to be out there talking about all the latest leaks and rumors and information. I find that far more fascinating and exciting. So that does tell us that an announcement is imminent. Now, this doesn't mean that they're in China, they're in Japan for a Canon announcement, but it's certainly plausible. I mean, it could be for Sony, but for Canon to skip October, a perfectly good month to announce products, to move to November on a Sunday and Thanksgiving Eve, I don't know about you, but I'm going to bet against that one. Do you disagree? Do you know something that I don't? Well, if you do, reach out to me at simondyates@gmail.com. I've got the email address here in case I said that too fast. I just don't know the dates yet, but I do have the smart pre-order links in the description down below for the R7 Mark II, the R6 Mark III, and the pair of lenses. You're seeing some of them right here. Now, I did have one comment in a previous video that says I click on those and it doesn't show anything related to what I'm clicking on. Well, that's right, because the embargo is still in place. We haven't had the announcement yet, but as soon as the announcement happens on whatever date that it is, these smart pre-order links, what they're going to show you, so let's say you select the one for the R6 Mark III, and let's say you choose B&H. So if you go ahead and click on those links, it's going to show you the R6 Mark III body alone. It'll also show you whatever B&H has, because sometimes they'll throw out, well, for the same price, they'll toss in a card reader or a camera bag or a memory card, giving you different options. Then you might also have a kit version from Canon, and also what B&H will do, as well as Adorama, they'll give you the choice of other lenses, giving you a discount. So it presents you with many different options, allowing you to make your decision quickly and get into the queue before, well, most of the crowd, so that way you actually get yours shipped to you sooner than others. It basically saves you anywhere from 5 to 45 seconds, depending on how quick you are with a keyboard. Me being an old guy, I'm closer to that 45 seconds, maybe even 60 seconds. So yeah, I get a sense that we're probably about 4 weeks away. Within 4 weeks, I really don't believe those Canon rumors dates. Oh, and one other thing, you might be thinking, well, do they line up with September? And no, because today's the 23rd, so that 16th date is gone, and that leaves us with the 26th, right? So I don't know what's going on there. Canon rumors has been very good in the past, and if they are correct, and these are Canon's dates, then I got to question, what the heck is Canon thinking? You might think, okay, maybe they're upset with the United States for whatever reasons. That doesn't make any sense to put it on a Sunday because, well, wherever you are in the world, you're not expecting anything to be announced on a Sunday. Really odd. But thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for using my affiliate links in the past and my pre-order links. It's very much appreciated. This channel is very much viewer supported, and despite some comments from people saying, why on earth would I choose your links? Well, you know what? If you have a local camera store close by, then yeah, use that local camera store. I myself don't buy from B&H as often as I buy from my local camera store. I like Patrick at Downtown Camera. I've got his links in the description down below, in every video down below. But I also reach out to B&H because they're a huge store and they have more things than what Downtown Camera has. I think local camera stores are very important, and I highly recommend using one and embracing it if you've got it. You got a good one, you got a good store, support that business. But if you don't, then why not support this channel, which I don't get paid to do anything. I don't use sponsorships. I'm viewer supported. So if you don't have a local camera store and you want to buy from B&H or Adorama, then yeah, please consider using my links. But that's it for now. Oh, one other thing, I will be doing a live coverage of the announcements, or the announcement. I don't know at this point whether it's one or two. I wouldn't be surprised if Canon did one, well, two of them, but I could also see them doing just one announcement to have the R7 and the R6 and the lenses. But at this point, I've got feelers out, and of course there's my viewers like you who might have overheard something. Thanks so much for tuning in. We'll see you again soon. Most likely, well, very soon, because there's a lot of news coming out. And whenever things start really accelerating, we're not months away, we're usually weeks away. Anyhow, thank you so much for tuning in. Have yourself a great day, and we'll see you again soon.